What is going on, Marvel Rivalers? It is your boy, Chaos Pro and Skinny Lad, Chris, and we are your Marvel Rivals podcast hosts. Chris, how are you, my boy? How are you feeling?
I lost my voice for a few days, but I'm doing I'd say way better now compared to before. So that's pretty good. I don't know. I'm actually in a pretty good mood right now.
I
In terms of being sick, I've actually been having like a good amount of fun with the game.
That's
How
good.
about you?
Uh, I gotta say, I gotta apologize to the fans. We're a little late on the podcast yet again,
Yeah.
per usual. I will say because you're sick, and I honestly needed a couple of days to rest because there's a really good reason why I wasn't able to do the podcast on Sunday. Chris, do you know why?
Hmm.
Because your boy went 24 hours on the Friday of it coming out into Saturday and then into
I
Sunday.
can't believe how long you were going for. I was so sad. I was busy for a lot of that day, and every once in a while I would just check in on you, and you're still just like still
Yeah.
grinding. And
Uh,
you were I think it's funny every time I tuned in, you were so locked in.
yeah.
It was kind of
So, for those that don't know, I did a 24-hour stream followed up with another like. Basically, I went for Lord on Phoenix, and it was I got Phoenix Lord by the end of Saturday night, like kind of midway through Sunday morning, and then on top of that, Chris, I was pretty much like I went to bed I think on Saturday at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. And then I got up after doing that and I went and played pickleball at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with our friends, with my girlfriend.
oh
And
my
then
gosh,
came
that's
back. I
you're
came back
setting
on the
yourself
Sunday.
up.
I came back on the Sunday and like knocked. It was like only like I was only like 200 points away left from, and I got to Lord. I put in 25 hours in a course of 2 days in game, not like because they there's it's like I spent 24 hours like awake grinding and I was only able to accomplish I think 13 or 14 hours in game, or it was like 15 hours in game. It took me about 20 something plus hours to finish the Lord and I was able to do it, but I managed to get Lord in like the first like day or in day and a half 2 days technically. So yes, that is why I was extremely tired, and I've been trying to just catch up on rest on top of working because I still got my day job in the weekdays and whatnot. So, Chris, it's been a week. It's been a week so far, and the character's just not even. It hasn't even been a week since the character's been released. But episode 45, you guys. Yes, we are here. We are ready to rock. And I do want to say before we get started, please don't forget to hit that notification bell, hit the hit the subscribe, the like, the comment, all that Gucci goodness. And for me and Chris, that'd be much appreciated as we continue to do these consistent episodes week by week, whether it be on a Monday or on a Wednesday. But we try to aim for Mondays if there isn't a complication. With that being said, we've got some fun topics for you guys. We've got the brand new skins and a couple of other ones that are some pretty goodies. We're going to be talking about Phoenix and our thoughts after she's been released and kind of what she's kind of done to the meta and how we feel about certain changes. And then basically kind of following that as well as what's our thoughts on season 3 and what do we think is going to be going forward. This is going to be this is actually going to be a pretty light episode because me and Chris are just really feeling under the weather. Me playing as long as I did, my posture hurt my upper shoulder blades, so it feels like I actually like kind of tore a muscle of some sort for my just kind of
No,
slouching.
I'm telling you, I can't believe how long you were actually going for like in terms of like just playing the game, like actually playing
I
it on
will be
stream.
honest, I didn't really feel all that tired. Like it's funny to say this. I'm not really much of a sleeper anyways. Um so it was kind of my normal. I started at like 7 or 8 a.m. and I went all the way until like I want to say pretty much near 7 a.m. I ended up cutting it like I think an hour or two short because like I realized like I had only got to like halfway through Captain on the first day. It was a lot because on top of that, people also taking the hero from me. Actually, surprisingly, I got the hero a lot, but streaming the game also hurt my frames, so it was also really hard to kill sometimes because of how consistently I was getting like 40 to 60 frames instead of my normal
Mhm.
200. So I kind of had to go through that, and I couldn't end stream. So it was a lot. But I will say I mastered the hero when I wasn't streaming. I'm not joking you, Chris. I'm a lethal animal on that character. Like no one's surviving. My aim is just too cracked on her from playing too much Hella and all that. So I had a lot
You're
of
just
fun.
getting those constant explosions.
I have like 25 hours in the character, and I'm gonna be honest. I've got nothing but negative, like nothing but negative comments whenever I pick the character in quick player and ranked. It's just a lot
Wait,
of,
really?
yeah, a lot of people are so rude. Like, oh, dude, do take a shower. You sweaty. They're calling me like fat and stuff, and I'm over here like, bro, I just got done playing pickleball and got the Lord. What have you been doing? Like, so,
Also, I don't
so,
know. I don't. Some people are so salty about
uh,
like when the new character comes out. It's like, come on now. Like people want
I'm
to play the new character.
I have. So, with that being said, we're gonna be talking about the brand new skins. Chris, we've got quite a bundle of skins. I gotta be honest. It is the time of summer, Chris. Do you know what time it is? It is Goon Central for the community, bro.
It
Have
is a goon summer.
It's a Goonie summer, man. Holy, they are not holding back. They're putting actual bathing suit costs. I thought they were gonna put like onesies. Dude, it feels like the
Yeah.
80s and 90s again with some of these like bathing suit appropriate like bathing suits. Like,
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Like there honestly, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the skins, they may be a little goony, right? But at the same time, I was thinking about this earlier. The Luna skin, I think, has the best hair out of any other Luna skin.
100%.
Do you agree with me on that?
I was actually gonna note on that. It's flawless. Um, I do want to say they've put out, so there's a new bundle that's out, and it's like the new summer like little mini battle pass. I love these
Yeah.
event passes. These event passes genuinely are so great. I have a blast, like kind of like going through them, getting nice little goodies. We've got the Thing in a speedo, bro. Like I know
What do
he's
you mean?
rocked him.
That's the thong. What do you
It's
mean?
it's dude is tannin, bro. He is actually just straight tannin. We've got Stunner Shade Thor. We've got the Loki. We've got the dude. Everyone is gooning for the Psylocke. Psylocke, holy, the
Oh yeah, I
MVP
saw
screen.
it. So many people are going crazy for the
Jesus
Psylocke.
Christ, dude. They know what they're doing, man. They know how to get those dollars. I mean, I'm gonna buy all the skins just because I buy all the skins all as it is. But yeah, man, the summer skins. I'm actually kind of happy with this. I wish we got a Captain America with like red, white, and blue shorts. That would have been sweet. Like that would have
Yeah.
been
Well, who
cool.
knows? There could be more to come.
Yeah.
Just in the
Actually,
shop.
now that I think about it, when is the next Olympics? Is it? It's not for a while, right?
Oh, it's
It's
wait,
gonna be the
isn't it?
winter. I think it's gonna be a winter Olympics,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I wonder if they'll do like Olympic skins. That would be cool. I'm just
They
sorry,
could. They could do
brainstorm.
that.
Yeah, but make sure you guys get those. And also, there is a new thing right now for, I believe, the college. Have you seen that they're doing like a college thing now, or like, I guess it's some kind of college
Yeah, wait,
sponsorship
it's
of some
actually
sort?
OP.
Yeah,
It's
what
actually
what is
OP.
it exactly? I'm kind of confused on what it is.
Um, so the way it works, or like, I think the initial thing is like you just get like to try out skins for free.
Right?
Like for whichever skins you want, which is already pretty good to be
Right?
honest. Like especially for just trying out like legendaries or something.
Hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure if you get your college or something to post about like the rivals thing, like the what's it called? Like the college perks, that you
Right?
get more credits or something. Like you get more to spend.
That's so cool. Good for them. I do like that they're kind of dipping into colleges. I mean, can you imagine if colleges started to like actually do more esports because of that?
That should be cool. I like it just because it's like it gets more eyes on it
I
in
used to
general.
I used to go to college tournaments like the San Jose State and Santa Clara University, they used to have like a
Mm.
Super Smash Brothers club, and it would be like every other Wednesday or every other, like, I think it was like Thursday or something, and it was just like it was just a college club. It was really cool. Like, we used to do tournaments and stuff, and just kind of play in like one of the open classrooms and stuff, and it was super cool. Um, and one time they had the event fell on like an international tournament that was happening in our area, which was called Genesis. It was a huge tournament, and like we had Japanese players and like European players, like actually like at the college, like preemptively like playing. We had like a mini major at a normal local. It was like I think 150 to 200 people. It like on a like a Wednesday night, like in a class, like in a big like kind of like classroom for the most part, and it was crazy. Like we had like it was kind of cool. So yeah, I think that's really cool that they're doing that for the college students. And yeah, man, make sure you guys, if you guys are in college, make sure you try to take up on those offers. They're I think that's pretty sweet. All right, Chris, we are going to move on to the Phoenix review. So I gotta be honest, man. My initial thoughts is she's pretty fire. What are your thoughts?
I like her. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't have that much fun playing her because
Yeah.
I'm not a hit scan guy. It's just
Right.
never been my thing. I'm
Right.
a projectile boy, but I actually enjoyed playing with a Phoenix a lot. And then I like what she does, if that makes sense. Like I like her. I think it's good to finally have an ult that just like can kill something like a Hella ult instantly, like a 1-for-1 trade. I
Right.
feel like is always nice. Same with like a rocket ult. Like I like interactions that are like an ult for an ult, because that always feels fair.
Right.
So I like that aspect.
I really like her because I feel like she's a hybrid. Um, Now when I've played her in comp, I feel like the bubble bursting aspect, like the big chain reactions, are a lot more, like it happens a lot more often because good players are more grouped up. I noticed that when I played a lot of her in quick play, though, I play her more like Hella. Sorry, um, yeah, no, the soda. Um, I find that I'm more like single shot. I kind of walk around. I'm just kind of like pacing my shots, just kind of like flick shotting a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest. My initial thoughts on her: she's an insane DPS against dive. She is such a great character against dive. If you have really good aim already, this character can deal with dive. And it's like it feels like I'm playing Hella, but with more mobility. Like, she's weaker, right? Much more weaker, but she can deal with the dive aspect. Like, if you can flick the shots, especially at close range, when there's a dive hero, she can just fly up or she can dash away. Dude, I there is not a single Spider-Man that will survive if they come near me. Like, she just has a lot of tools and a lot of kit that can just take care of them. BP especially, she can fly up. Magic, she can fly up. She's just, I think, such a phenomenal character for that. I've been having a blast. I really like her. I didn't think I went to go get Lord on her because I just wanted to, like, kind of just get the farm the engagement and kind of, do a world's first kind of thing. Um,
Mm.
but I actually really, I at first I didn't care for her, and then I was like, oh, you know what? This character is starting to become really fun. She's grown to be one of my favorites. I think top 5 favorite to actually play. I think she's a blast, actually. Like, and then like in like a comp level too, like when you were just hitting chain reactions, dude, it feels like you're playing like a fire version of Moon Knight.
Yeah, I don't know. From all the comp games I've played so far this season, she's been banned a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just kind of interesting going up against one. Like, I think one thing that I noticed from a couple games is her stun for canceling Strange's portal is one of the best. Like, it's a near instant cast on the ground, and it'll
Right.
stun his portal almost immediately.
One thing
I
about
think that's
the
like, really good.
one thing about the casting that I don't like is that you actually have to jump with it sometimes in order to cast it, and it has a big AoE on it. So like
Hmm.
if it's hard to. Sometimes I caught myself like catching a wall with it. I'll try to peek shot and do it, and it'll just hit the wall in front of me, and it'll clip the wall, and it's kind of frustrating. Um, her kit genuinely feels like another substitute of Hella's. She has the stun. She has like somewhat of a dash, kind of like how Hella has the Raven, and then the hit scan aspects, right? Like a lot of the kit is very similar. It's just the only difference from my perspective is that she has like a flight, more like Star Lord, and then she has
Yeah.
essentially like the alts are kind of the same. Like they both come from the sky. Not one's really strong and one's more of a neutralizer, but at the same time, like you also have the explosion effects. I find myself like I kind of found something also. Have you noticed that it's a lot of the new heroes are always just insta ban now in like comp?
Yeah. I
It's
think it's
like
because a lot of the characters are. I think there's like two things. Like one is the characters are naturally just getting. I think there'll be an exception every couple heroes where they're not that strong on
right,
release and
right,
they're just kind of like neutral. Like Mr. Fantastic when he first came out was just like eh compared to like no one's banning Fantastic when he first released, you know what I mean?
right,
But these like past couple heroes, they've been so valuable and like utility and just like their kits that it actually like makes sense to ban it, or there's a
right,
reason to ban them. Like you ban Emma so you can play Strange, or you ban Emma so you can play Hulk, and then you ban
or any of the
Phoenix so you can
tanks.
play Rocket. Yeah, you ban Phoenix so you can play Rocket, or so you can play like Loki, like just characters with deployables, or like Hela.
I will say this is now at a point where I think people do need to start picking up other heroes because at this pace, a hero a month is going to change a lot of perspectives. Like there's going to be a lot more characters that will become great, being able to combo with the new heroes, and then there's going to be a lot of characters that are going to drop. Like for instance, you brought up Rocket. I actually was going to make a note on this. Rocket for the last couple of seasons has been a lot more playable due to how his changes, right? Um, but a character like her makes it so that he can't be played because she just hard counters his ult. And that in its own right forces the enemy to really think about, do I continue just playing this one trick hero or do I learn a new support? Like what's a really good character that she can, that can handle against her? Probably someone like obviously Luna or maybe Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger I think is actually somewhat pretty good against her just because um, she has good sustain against her. She's not really like a dive per se, right? The ultimate can't really be taken out for Cloak and Dagger. There's a lot of things like that where it's like there's these characters that are in particularly like really strong. Now I will say her existing though creates a massive problem. Do you know why?
Huh?
Wolverine.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
it's a mix. It's a Phoenix is already so strong as it is.
right,
Like so many of my games, Phoenix is banned and Wolf is banned. Like both are banned a lot of the time,
right.
and it makes complete sense. I just think they just wanted Wolf to be banned this season. I'm not gonna lie. I think they just this season they knew people would ban Wolf, so I think they just like went overboard and were like, let's just over buff him to the point where like he's an insta ban.
Right. Well, since we're talking about Phoenix kind of hopping into the Wolverine, why don't we just switch over to the third topic, our season 3 thoughts. We're going to just talk about everything that you want to talk about. Season 3 thoughts, Chris. What in particular about Wolverine right now do you think is like what do you think is a problem?
Okay, wait. There was one change. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was they extended the cooldown by like a couple seconds, but then they
Yeah.
also added the couple seconds to how long his like barrage lasts after you shift. So
Yeah.
like, and with the damage and the burning from the team up, it is like I tested it out in the practice range with one of my friends. If you dash into a Groot when you're at 100 charge,
Mm-hmm.
you have enough time with the barrage to fully kill a full HP Groot and 3 seconds left over of slashing still, which is a lot. Like that is
Yeah.
a long time.
Have you seen the exploit that's been going on that people have been kind of doing?
Oh yeah, that's lame. It's where you
Yeah.
cancel the dash and it can give you infinite life steal.
Yeah, I think that's really dumb. Speaking of which, did you see that they made a new update towards Smurfing?
Okay, I really wanted to like talk about this.
Okay.
It I don't know if we've seen the same post,
Mm-hmm.
but
Was it the one on Reddit?
there was one. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
one post where the guy's like,
Came back to the
because
game.
one thing, the guy isn't smurfing technically. He's on the same account he's always played on,
Yeah.
but he left for a couple months, came back, and then he won like one or a couple games, and it was like stomps. And the game actually told him, "Hey, you're smurfing. You can't play comp,"
Yeah.
which I think is it's hard because the actual term for smurfing is like you keep your rank in like silver, for example. Like you purposely will lose and lose and lose so that
Right.
you only have to play in like silver and you can stomp.
Right.
But I think it's a very fine line between people making a new account to try a character
Right.
or to play with friends and actually making a new account to just smurf and like ruin games,
You
which
know, I'm
it's
gonna
very hard to tell the difference.
I'm gonna kind of put my 2 cents on this because I'm like, this is how I picture things. I don't actually think people make accounts, like new accounts, just to beat up on easy lobbies. I don't think people actually do that. And I know that's a lot of people's mindset of like, oh, you're just in here because you just want to beat us up. That's like a Call of Duty thing, right? Because like that's like a lot of like streamers, Call of Duty streamers, they actually like they'll like VPN or something to like smurf their way into like easy lobbies to make them like to make their streams look better, right? I don't think people are genuinely smurfing in this game to the level of like getting the ban that they are. They're just like I said, like you said, trying new characters. Sorry, I have like carbonation. Um, you know, it's to the point where it's like I feel bad for that guy. He's like I came back and like I've been deranked because I haven't played on my like I haven't played it in a while. I come back and I'm playing, and then he just gets banned, and he can't play for the whole rest of the season. I hope he does get unbanned because that's kind of a crummy thing. I do think that people now are going to genuinely just try to get people banned if they're just losing games. And they're going to just ruin the people's experience now, and they're going to falsely ban, go, oh, this guy's smurfing because he had a good game, right? Like, and that's just going to ruin the experience for people. I feel like you and I, there's going to be a point where we're like in a comp game and we're, you know, running a 3 stack or a 4 stack like we normally do. And, you know, because you and I are both Eternity players, you know, like we play at such a, like, whatever rank, right? If I don't play for the, if I do what I normally do, I just play quick play for like the next 4 weeks, right? And then I do my climb towards the end of the season, I could be hit with a ban because I just didn't play ranked, you know? I'm like currently
Yeah,
Diamond
and
1 and because of my D rank. If I don't play for the next couple of weeks and then come, you know, that is a thing. So now I have to, I'm forcibly, now I'm in fear of like, okay, well, if I could, you know, I actually told my friends, I was like, hey, I won't play ranked this season. I'll let you guys like catch up for once, and so I can play with them in my climb for once because I wanted to play with them, right? Like usually I play with you and like Surfer and like Kazuma and Mocha and stuff, but you know I
mhm.
don't really play with my other friends, even though they are Celestial level. They have other things like they have Tucker, for instance. I like to play with Tucker. He's like one of my closest homies online. I love playing with him. Um, but he has a kid now, so he can't play all the time. And then I told him this season, I'm like, hey, I don't want to take rank too seriously like this season. I want to I'd love to play with you. But I have to wait for him to catch up because he's obviously been lower, like he's in the gold platinum range. So I have to wait for him to get to the diamond range. And it's like, okay, so what happens if I have a good game? Am I going to get reported and get like hit with a ban for smurfing? Like when I'm not, like I'm literally on my main account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very fine line between a returning player or like even like you were saying before too. I think most of the time when someone makes a brand new account to practice something, the intention is never to be like, I'm going to stay in bronze and I'm going to torment these players. Like I think
Right.
most of the time it's they make an account for a reason and it's not for like a malicious reason. Like I think
Yeah.
it's like because just recently I made an account just to play Black Panther or to practice dive
Yeah.
because it's
Because
like
you want to
it's
learn
one of
it.
those things where, yeah, because I want to learn it. And I forget who it was. I saw another content creator make this point, and I think it's a pretty valid point where it's like at like me and your rank, if we load into a game and I'm like, I want to try Panther this game, I'm gonna lose the game. Like it's not even gonna be good practice
Right.
for me to even try to learn Black Panther at my current rank for like that I play all my other characters at because I'm just gonna get stomped and I'm not gonna learn anything. Like
Right.
I kind of have to play like not like in bronze to learn, but I have to just like play through the
Start from the.
ranks.
You have to start from the
Yeah,
ground
and
up
start from the bottom and build up the character to
and
where I'm like,
see
okay,
where
I
you
can
are with that
play
hero.
in this rank. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like
hundred
I can
percent.
confidently play in like GM and then work my way up to like where I should be with that character. But it's like
Right.
if I just play Panther in Eternity lobbies when I'm first trying to learn him, it's gonna be I'm not gonna learn anything
Right. You know,
like in terms of like
a good example of
basic
this
matchmaking.
was Mocha. Mocha made a brand new account. Was it 2 seasons ago? I think he wanted to learn Hawkeye, right? But he was already Eternity, right? But he wants to learn the character because he really wanted to learn it. So he made a brand new account and he wanted to learn how to properly aim with the hero and all this other stuff. And so he went from bronze to celestial, and it took him some time. It actually took him like I think like almost the whole season. Like he solo queued his way up, and he was telling me like about his experience. He was like, yeah, like I'm in the platinum right now. I'm starting to figure out like the pacing of like how to shoot the the bow. And I was watching him from progress, like going from not knowing how to, because it's it is a different type of style of shooting. And he went from like bronze to gold to platinum, and he started to figure things out. Like that's when things started to click for him. And then diamond started to come around. He was like, okay, like I'm losing some of my games now, but I'm still trying to figure this hero out. Then he got into grandmasters, and then things started to become more comfortable. And then he hit celestial. Once he hit celestial, he hopped on his main, started using it more often, and he ended up like really making that character one of his own. But he really went like the whole, like it took him weeks. It wasn't just like some like couple hours and he hit it. Like it took him weeks to get to that point. So, I don't disagree. I don't think people should smurf to like beat up people or anything or have wrong intentions, but I know a lot of people just like making new accounts and to do challenges. So,
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
I would say it's because like the actual definition of smurfing is like someone is making an account to purposely stay in a rank and just like dominate bronze and stay in that rank and purposely lose to stay in that rank. But I think
Yeah.
there's a
Well,
very big difference between that and like how you're just saying making an account and not purposely staying in one rank. Like the goal is to rank up. So it's
challenge
not
yourself.
like
It's you
yeah,
got to
it's
start from the bottom to the
so
top.
I think it's going to be tough for like I think what you're saying earlier it could happen where like
It's
I
let
could
me
just be practicing Panther and I win in a lower rank lobby and someone reports it because they're like
let me use a let me
give
use a
up.
let me cut you off here. It's like a car, right? If you want to build a really fast car, you obviously have to start with a certain level of power, and you have to see how much stress the motor can take. Eventually, you will get to a point where there's a limit, and you need to know what do you need to do next in order to get to the next point that you need to get more horsepower. You know, you can't just go, oh, this has got 1,000 horsepower. I'm just gonna go crank it on the street now. Like, no, like you have to get traction, and there's a lot of things at play. Like, you know, if you're building something, you have to stress test things. You have to learn it. There's a process. This is why, I mean, I go into quick play. I go into quick play for hours, right? Keep in mind, my quick plays are literally eternities and like one above alls and like celestials, and it's stupid. And yeah, dude, I'm going like sometimes 2 and like 9 in my quick play matches, just trying to learn a new hero, and it takes me about a day or two to like figure it out. But eventually, now that I've played enough heroes, you know, you kind of you can relate or use comparisons of other heroes to kind of figure other things out. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel bad for that guy. I hope people don't abuse that system, because there's always going to be someone that
I know. I
does.
I just think that it's like I think it's kind of like the honor system kind of thing where it's like
Yeah.
if you lose to someone, don't just falsely like report them. I think
Yeah.
that's always pretty lame when people do that. I do hope that guy gets unbanned.
Well, I
That's
mean,
so lame.
I think I was telling Bootman about this the other day. I him and I have been talking about aim trainers, right? Like Kovacs and aim labs. And some of our friends aren't huge advocates of them. I remember I posted, I was like, I got really into aim training, right? Like I was really big on it. And I got roasted by some of our friends. I was like, oh, that's stupid. Like, you know, it's not a real representation of like a game. It's like, whatever. You know, practice is practice at the end of the day. Like, as long as you're trying to make the effort forward, it's whatever. And I was talking to Bootman because I saw Bootman was on Aim Labs, and I had just sent him like a aim training like video, like of like a coach trying to give actual advice. And I used to do like hours of Kovacs, right? Like a day. I would do like at least an hour to 5 hours a day, just practicing, just trying to get better in between the alpha and the beta of this game. And I've only been playing mouse and keyboard for like a year and a half now, and that really helped me, right? And I find it really funny because the day I hopped on to Overwatch, I picked up McCree, and I am not kidding you. I got banned within 5 hours of playing Overwatch because apparently I was accused of cheating. I was accused of cheating, and I got banned for 2 weeks. And they found that I wasn't cheating, so I was unbanned. And I was like, all right, well, I'm never touching this game ever again because the beta is out, and, you know, whatever. But I thought it was funny because I did all these aim trainers, right? And
Hmm.
I hopped on Overwatch, played McCree, my aim was cracked, and I got accused of cheating, and then that was it. So like, you
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
people
another
abuse
thing
the
too.
systems.
Yeah, that's a really good point as well because it's like imagine you're like an immortal Valorant player, right?
Right.
Like I think a hero shooter is a different like type of game in
Right.
general. That like maybe if you play another game, you won't be the best at it.
Right.
But usually aim is consistent and like a very good FPS player.
Right.
So it's like imagine you're like a Mortal 3, you're like, I want to try rivals out, I want to grind it.
Right.
Imagine getting to like you're speed running, like you don't lose a game just because you're an aim demon and you get to like diamond and you get banned
Yeah.
because the game is like, why are you winning so much? This is like your first time playing. You must be smurfing. But it's like
Yeah.
really your first time playing, but you just come from a different game. And
Right.
that can be from any other games as well. Like you could come from like CS:GO or something. You come like even Shroud. Like Shroud,
He would
he
get
was
insta
I think
banned.
yeah, like he was fairly new to like Rivals when he first started playing like
He was
hero shooter
cracked.
type of
He
game.
was literally
But
cracked.
he was steamrolling the first couple ranks because it's like his aim is just good enough to carry him to the points where he doesn't need game sense for the first few ranks.
Right.
So like they need to be careful with that system because good players that come from other games will probably just get banned if it's like an automated thing, which
Right.
I don't know if it is or not. So I would be careful of that.
Yeah. Let's change the topics a little bit. Back to the season 3 thoughts though. Other than the Smurfing thing, what are some other things about the season that you're really liking?
Uh, okay. People who play Dive probably hate this, but I really like that Namor is really good. I
Really?
think he's like, in my opinion, I think he's like actually S tier. Like I think he's, I would say he's like A, he's like a really strong A tier character without the team up. With the team up, I think he's like absolutely broken. Like that that new like that buff, it sounded crazy, but in game it's even crazier. Like when you realize how strong it is. Like I've I'm having so much fun on Namor. Like I can't even explain it. I'm having so much fun on Squidward. I'm just killing everything.
Dude,
It's
you
beautiful.
you want to hear something pretty funny?
Hmm.
So have you seen the season challenges that they give you? You can repeat them 4 times. It's like heal 100,000 4 times. You can heal
Oh,
like
I
take.
have seen that.
You want to know something crazy? I
Hmm.
completed damage taken and damage deal damage and damage taken on the first day. The 4 repeatables on a week. I finished that on just using Phoenix. Here's the crazier part. The healing one. I completed 3 of them with just her because she has self heal. That means, Chris, I wasn't healed 300,000 times, like health.
That is that's messed up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is insane. Okay, also I actually really like that
I love it.
underrated the challenge, the new challenge update is really nice actually. Like
I I I
the
completed this
weeklies and
this
stuff,
the
I like it.
700 cash that you get for it. I completed that day
Mhm.
one.
That's insane.
I love this game and I play this game so much. I have like already I think like the first 2 days I had like 300 matches played. I love this game, dude. I actually cannot get enough of this game. And before anyone says yes, I do go to the gym. I go outside. I work outside. Actually, I'm a home inspector. So yes, I touch grass
He has
frequently.
to go
I
outside.
literally touch grass more than most people making that comment. I would say more people that make that comment combined, I probably touch grass on a daily basis 10 times more than they do. So I'm just saying, bro. I skateboard still. I'm still, going to the gym as much as I can. I haven't been in the last like week or two, but just because of this new season. But I'm just saying, man. Just saying. All right. Still cranking weights. But yeah, dude. I think also one of my favorite things on the season right now is just the symbiotes. There's so much fun symbiote happening. I've been rocking the new Groot skin. That thing is fire, dude.
I actually do really like this. I think you mentioned it earlier. I'm not gonna lie. As it's going on, I'm starting to like the little passes that you buy that are like 3 or 4
Oh yeah,
bucks more than the battle pass,
they're
which might
great.
sound weird, but I don't know. I like how much faster it is to get all the skins. Like the Magneto one, it legit took 2 days to unlock everything.
Yeah,
Like I really like the way that you just like you buy it, you play for like a day or two, and you have everything.
I've been uploading more gameplay. So if that want to see more, I've been doing a whole bunch of like Phoenix Lord and other things. I've been playing more Star Lord again. I've been having a
Oh,
blast. I've been playing a lot of Star Lord, getting back into my roots. He's officially my number one played character again. So I'm really happy. I've got near 50 hours on him. Um, yeah, I'm very happy. He finally passed up Strange. I was kind of mad that Strange was there because of the season one. How much I played him in season one, how much I was
yeah.
forced to play him in season one. But yeah, yeah, I just been enjoying it a lot more. I've been playing like a lot more heroes. I'm pretty close to like finishing my lords. I only need like 14 lords left. I only need Venom, Penny, Thor, and Thing. On DPS, I need Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Widow, Scarlet Witch, and I think that's it. Did I say Wolverine? Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah. And then on heals,
Oh,
I
you got to
just
do Wolverine this season. That's gonna be
yeah,
easy with the team up.
I'm probably gonna do him probably this week. And then I'm just missing Adam, Mantis, Loki, Cloak and Dagger, and that's it. Adam, Mantis, Loki, Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, that's that's it, and then I'm done. I'm freaking done, dude.
You're done.
I will say, a lot of the heroes at this point are like the lesser fun ones for me. Like, I don't know. I think Loki. It's funny. I don't even have. I have like Cloak and Dagger is actually like my least played hero in this entire game. Did you know that? Him,
Loki.
Cloak and Dagger is considerably one of the least played heroes that I have, which is crazy to think,
I
considering that that character is literally played everywhere.
I
Everyone.
get it though, because I feel like Cloak and Dagger is just not your kind of character.
No, actually, why?
I don't know.
Because of the
I don't
aim.
know. I feel like, not because the aim. It's because I don't know. I feel like you. I feel like you just like playing the supports that just do like a lot of damage, which you can with Cloak and Dagger, to be fair.
Uh,
But I
I
don't
just play
know.
what I think is really good. I can play her. Like I don't. It's not like I don't know how. It's just I just don't because
No, yeah, I don't think you'd have trouble playing Cloak and Dagger. I'm
it's
just
not
saying.
hard. I started on her a little bit, and I was like, this character is like brain
I
dead
actually think
easy.
she's fairly good this season.
She's pretty good. I don't think she's hard to play at all. Like you just turn into cloak, you do your ult, and then
Okay, you know what I
if
was thinking about?
Magneto throws something at
Iron
you, you
Man
just phase.
is booty cheeks. Like
Is
he's
he?
actually booty cheeks this season. Yes. And I was thinking, like, I was like, why am I seeing so many more Cloak and Daggers like than last season? And it's because really the only thing that can kill her again now is Mag. Which
Yeah, that or Wolverine
because
taking you
you
out of
just
like your zone.
but I was thinking about that as well. But Wolverine's banned. So like now all you have to worry about is it's like season 0. All you got to worry about is that Mag.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest though. I really like the season. This season has been somewhat divided from a lot of people. Some people really hate the Spider-Man changes. I'm like, I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100%, right? I will never play that little sticky guy in my entire time of playing this game, so I could care less.
I know
But
there's some
I I do
Spider-Man.
feel bad for some of the people that just think the team up is just god awful.
I will say it's one of those situations where it's like they made one of my favorite superheroes the most like unenjoyable experience when you're against him. Like I don't like they've made me hate one of my most favorited heroes. I just don't like fighting against him. I hate something about the fact that he can just escape. Like he can just swing in and then next thing you know he's completely on the other side of the map before you know it.
Yeah, I've never like
That just does not sit well with me. It just doesn't. Like just
I've
that
just
much
never felt like
mobility.
more like JJJ. I'm just like
Yeah.
that darn dang Spider-Man swinging around the city. I'm like I hate seeing him swing away. He's like 1 HP.
Yeah, I will say the Venom though. I've been dabbling a little bit more in Venom this season. He's been kind of fun. I have been really liking some of the new team ups. I have been playing a little bit more Human Torch. He's been kind of cool. But yeah, man, I'm really liking this season. I will say I kind of want to end it off pretty soon here because I'm kind of tired. But for the most part, this season so far has been pretty good. I'm excited because we're pretty close to Blade already, right? Is that how that works? When does the new
Yeah,
season start?
yeah,
It's like a couple of weeks.
he's in only 20 days.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I haven't even started my
Yeah, the
rank grind
characters are gonna
yet.
start getting pumped out. Like these characters are gonna be coming fast, so
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start playing more ranked here. I wanted to solo queue DPS this season because I don't want to. I'm not touching tank anymore, and I'm not touching support. Like I'm actually just straight up gonna play DPS this season, win or lose. I don't care. And people want to
yeah,
get
this
mad. It's
season
fine.
I've dedicated it to just I'm just playing Namor, been playing Moon Knight, been playing
Dude.
Scarlet.
If you want to just go in and just DPS with me, let me know. Like honestly, like I have paid my dues, Chris. I paid my dues. I've paid my dues.
You've paid him. You've paid him.
I have a over like balance. My balance is way
You have no more
over.
debt. You're
I don't.
debt
It's
free.
not. I'm not even in debt. I'm a billionaire when it comes to paying like in full on tank and
People are
support.
asking you for loans.
Yeah, dude. Like you're gonna. I told my friends I was like I'm gonna break someone's face if they ask me to play tank. I swear I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna not do it, dude. And it's funny
Bro,
because the sad part
chaos.
is
I
that
actually lost my mind earlier. Some guy was like, "Hey, Skinny, you wanna play tank?" Wolf wasn't banned, and neither was
it's
like
like
I forget what it
no.
was. It was like Punisher or something. They're like, "Oh, you play Strange?" I was like, "No, not this game. I'm not playing Strange." Like
Uh,
I'm not
it's a
like
little kid. It's a little kid like.
it's so bad. Yeah, I know. Like I'm not putting myself through that.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Like if I go tank, we'll win. But I want to go back to my roots. I mean, I was the DPS player when I played this game originally. Like I was a Star Lord, Punisher, Iron Man. Like I liked playing DPS, and I was really good at it. I was very good at it. But I've been forced to be on certain roles because everyone just doesn't want to pick it up, and so I'm at a point now where it's like, okay, cool. I've hit Eternity like 3, 4 times now, and I've done it with every role. I've done it with every. I've done it on healing. I've done it on DPS multiple times. I've done it on tank. I'm just like, I just want to play what I want to play now. That's kind of where I'm at. I want to enjoy the game. I don't really care to hit Eternity anymore or whatever. I'm cool coasting in Celestial. It is what it is, man. I just want to enjoy myself. So I'm gonna be doing that this season for the most part, and I'm gonna be happy with that. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm killing it on DPS, dog. I'm killing it.
Also, my Panther progress has been paying off.
You're a pretty
I'm
good Panther.
I'm starting to become a little speedy. I'm a little speedy.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, Chris, do you want to add anything else? Because I'm gonna be honest, I want to cut this off here somewhat now.
I know my voice is already getting just a little strained from what we've
aching.
done so
I'm like
far.
fidgeting because I'm aching. Do you want to add anything else?
Uh, I'm gonna say what you said earlier. I think it's this point in the game. I think everyone at this point should have a few characters in their bag and not one trick at this point. I think one tricking. I think one tricking in a game where there's a character every month is it's limiting yourself to having fun. I think just being able to
Oh,
try all the new characters, like, don't limit yourself.
also, well, before we go, one last thing. The Sentinels team, been talking to them about, a lot, just kind of behind the scenes, just asking them questions about things. They are going to be going on their flight soon to go to China, so I wanted to give a special shout out to them. I hope they all have a safe journey. I hope all of the teams have a safe flight to their respective venues, and I hope everything goes smoothly for everyone. I hope the tournament's really fun and great. I think the tournament's this weekend, isn't it? Like
Uh,
the big finals? Is it
I
this
think
weekend?
so. Also, I
Yeah.
hope they get to actually just enjoy themselves while they're there. I don't know how much time they'll have to actually like do stuff, but I hope they can enjoy themselves there. Besides just like playing in the tourney and stuff, you know.
Actually, I do want to say the with them going there, like I hope that are they still going to play on the old build? Are
I
there
don't know.
I want to know cuz if they're playing, dude, if they're playing this game like on the new version in tournament for this like the last tournament has the brand new hero with changes. I hope that that doesn't happen. That would suck because you would need to literally relearn a lot of new things technically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think it might, but I don't know.
Hmm. Either way, I hope everyone has a safe journey. Sentinels, I am rooting for you guys genuinely because you are the homies. Even though I was a 100 Thieves fan. Sentinels, you guys got my love from me and Chris. And yeah, With that being said, guys, we're going to probably end this off. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Chris, anything else?
Nope.
All right, well, guys. Well, you guys take care and have a great week. We will see you next Monday, and hopefully we have some more goodies on the way. Peace, y'all.